We're going to be looking at new stocks coming up. I've been doing a lot of buying over the last 3 weeks. Man, I haven't been posting very much only because editing videos takes a while. I'm going to do my best to post a lot more finance related videos. So whether it's, stocks I'm buying, or how to get out of debt, or how to pay off credit cards, or which programs to use for whatever reason, I'm going to be trying my best to post as often as possible. I think right now doing it once a week is probably the most I can do. Again, I work full time and I have kids, so it's kind of tough to find the time to make the recordings, edit the videos, and then post them. And then, of course, you got to follow through. And also, guys, don't forget, I have a link in the description to WeBull. WeBull is giving away free stocks still. They've extended their program, so take advantage of that. Click on that link, sign up for a WeBull account, deposit $100, you get 4 free stock. At minimum, you're going to get $20 with a potential maximum of $3,600. And I can tell you for sure that it works because they gave me $25. Make sure to click on the Webull link below, get your 4 free stocks, and let's get started on this. All right, so today we're going to be looking at OEG, that's Orbital Energy Group. If you haven't done so, please go ahead and like and subscribe to this video. The YouTube algorithm likes it when you hit that like button early on in the video. I'm not sure why, but apparently that's the case. So if you would please do me a huge favor and hit that like button, and then hit that subscribe button, and then hit that notification bell, so that way the next time I post another video, you're going to get notified. All right, so now with that being said, let's get to it. All right, ticker symbol is OEG. All right, so you can find this on the NASDAQ. They have a market cap of about $434 million right now. It's This stock has been popping a lot lately. Like, it's been making some crazy moves. I started buying this around, I think, $2. I want to say about a month ago. I think it was, yeah. I started buying this right around here, around $2. I think right around here, between 216 and this 288. So like around the beginning of January, I started buying this stock, and it's run up a whole lot. So if you take a look at the price action over the last month, it's run up quite a bit. It's been one of my best stocks in my portfolio. That and actually have a few other ones that have outperformed this one. So what OEG does is they are an energy company. They're not just an energy company, they're a green energy company. So basically they focus on everything as far as solar, wind, uh, gas, natural gas specifically. So they're in the green energy space, and the reason why I think this is actually a really good play right now is with the new administration coming in, the Biden administration. A big focus of theirs is on renewables, on green energy. So whether or not you're pro green energy or anti green energy or somewhere in between, it doesn't really matter, because in the end, this is about your pocketbook, and this is about increasing your wealth. The main thing we want to take a look at is, what is the company doing? What are the potentials for the future? And what should we do right now about it? So again, like I said, OEG is a green energy company. They do everything from natural gas to grid storage to solar grids. But here's why I'm excited about this company, and here's why I've been following this. Again, like I said, the Biden administration just came in, and they have huge green agenda that they're trying to get through the Congress. So if you take a look at, let me see, I just found this article very recently. And it says, can Biden get a 100% clean energy bill through Congress? So right now, the Democrats are really trying to push for green energy. The thing is, I think there are 50, and I don't think. All right, so the issue is this. The Democrats have a majority in the House, but they don't have a majority in the Senate. So they can pass a green energy bill in the House, but it won't get through the Senate. However, what this article goes into is potentially the Democrats can get this passed through the reconciliation process. So if you read through this article, this article is from GTM, Green Tech Media. And if you find it, and again, the title is, I'll show you the title, and you can just do a Google search for this. Can Biden get 100% clean energy bill through Congress? And so one of the ways they can get that done is through the budget reconciliation path. So there's your the regular order would be, you want to pass a bill, you would need 60 votes in the Senate. And right now, Democrats only have 50. So what they're using a trick called budget reconciliation, where they can stick these bills through, and the only thing they would need is a majority. So they would need 50 plus one. And in this case, since they have 50% of the Senate, they would need one additional vote, which would be the vice president. That would be the tiebreaker. And since the vice president is Kamala Harris, a Democrat, then they can most definitely pass these bills through reconciliation if they so choose. There might be reasons why they don't want to go that route, but it's very likely, and it's been a huge focus of theirs to get this green energy these green energy bills passed. So, what's OEG been up to outside of that? Because the government part is very interesting, because that's a big part of the story, a big part of why I'm buying this. Because for sure Democrats are going to be pushing the green agenda, and that's going to push the stock up. And I'll show you why I know this is the case in a minute. But let's see what the company itself is doing. First of all, they have very good leadership. They have very good, pretty decent market cap. It's not a humongous. It's not a huge company, but it's a very good sized company. Um, so this is the team at OEG. And if you take a look at some of the things that they've been doing lately, let's take a look at OEG in the news. First thing that they're headlining is the new administration coming in. And one of the things that OEG has done recently is they're partnering up with, one of their subsidiaries. So a subsidiary is like, one of the companies below them. So companies own companies, and then these companies do things. So one of their subsidiaries, Orbital Solar Services, has partnered up with Black Sunrise Half Century Fund and Acon Lighting America. So this is what this is all about. Basically, is Black Sunrise Half Century Fund is very much on big on green energy, and Acon Lighting America. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Acon or not, but Acon is a R&B star, hip hop star, and he's been getting a lot into energy plays in the last few years. He actually has a foundation called Acon Lighting Africa. And he's actually been doing this for several years. So he actually has a lot of experience in the solar field. I know it seems weird, a musician, getting into solar, but this is the case. He knows what he's talking about. He knows what he's doing. He's been doing it for a while with green initiatives in Africa, energy initiatives in Africa. And basically, he's looking at doing a play here in the U.S. So far, they have they had a pretty good amount of money invested into this. This is from Solar Power World Online, and it tells you that Orbital Solar Services named EPC for Acon's U.S. utility scale solar venture. So what that means basically is that Sunrise Half Century, as well as Acon's foundation, are going to be paying, okay, or let's call it partnering with, because they're gonna be the money guys for a good chunk of this. They're gonna be look at this. They're gonna be investing 725 million to start. So it's with a beginning investment of 725 million dollars to begin new projects here in the United States. So one of the things that OEG has done recently is they bought out a coal factory, and the idea there is they're going to start buying out some of these old coal factories that are decommissioned. They would use the land as a solar farm, and since a lot of these places have massive electrical infrastructure to begin with, they should be able to easily plug into that and essentially become an energy provider. All right, I just wanted to show you this. This is on Seeking Alpha. This is just some of their headlines about OEG and what's going on with these guys. Orbital Energy Group skyrockets by nearly 50% on news that its Orbital Services subsidiary is named the engineering, procurement, and construction company of choice for the newly formed Black Sunrise Half Century Fund. So OSS, the subsidiary of Orbital Energy Group, says that they will be partnering up with Acon Lighting America and Black Sunrise to decommission coal-fired power plants in the U.S. and convert them into utility-scale solar energy farms. OSS is responsible for providing full EPC services for these solar facilities, beginning in Q2 of 2021. So basically, that's right around the corner. We're looking at starting in April of 2021. We're going to have this project starting. Black Sunrise says it expects to build over 1 gigawatt of solar power over the next 3 years, with beginning investment of $725 million. So for sure they're going to be putting a lot more money into this because this is not going to quite get them. The 725 is not going to quite get them to the 1 gigawatt that they're going to need. And I'm sure as they're going to want to scale. So beyond that, they're going to want to to add additional capacity, where they see fit. So I'm pretty sure that they'll be, finding new plants that they want to decommission and convert, etc. Okay, so with that being said, the question becomes, is this still a buy at $9.39? Okay, so in my opinion, we're just literally entering the new Biden administration, and we're already looking at $9 a share. I really believe that this stock will double, if not triple, likely by the end of this year, based on momentum and based on some of the progress that they're going to be having in the second quarter, third quarter. And again, when you have a company that has a presence in mainstream media, so in this case, OEG partnering with Acon, that's going to create synergies. Okay, so you have the green energy synergy, and you have the music community synergy. So when you build those two things together, odds are pretty good. More people will know about this stock, the OEG, than they'll know about just about any other solar energy stock out there. The reason why, again, when you have a musician talking about a stock or talking about a company, then people start paying attention. So based on that alone, this is worth investing in as a social arbitrage. But considering the fact that it does look like the Biden administration is serious about pushing green energy, and we're literally on week one of their administration, and this stock is already popping like this, odds are very good that it's going to continue to track on the same trend line. Now, what we're going to be looking for is this. We're going to be looking for positive news coming out of OEG. We want to see what they're actually, in fact, doing. Not just the plans, but the execution of the plans and seeing how those are coming to fruition. So far, they've been doing a pretty good job at it, but we're definitely going to need to see a very large ramp up in order for this stock to maintain its momentum and to build on the momentum. So I'm going to be tracking OEG as well as some other stocks, and kind of giving you an update weekly, letting you know what's happening with them, what's happening in the news, so you can kind of have an idea. But again, please do your own due diligence. Make sure you take a look in these companies yourself. Make sure you do your due diligence. Make sure you check their management team. Make sure you check their finances. So all those, make sure you do your due diligence before you invest in any company. All right, I hope you found this useful. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. This is how YouTube is going to notify you, so that way you know when I put out the next video. And again, I'm going to be more consistent with these videos and giving you updates on what's going on with these different stocks that I'm mentioning to you. Remember, this is not financial advice. This is just my personal opinion. Make sure to do your due diligence on anything I present on this channel. All right, with that being said, thanks for watching the video. Appreciate it, and I'll see you next time.